What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Ergo, and today we're gonna show you how thieves steal gas. I'd like to preface this video with, if you do this, you're a terrible person and no part of society likes you. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen, and it costs a ton of money to fix. Back in the old days, people would steal gas by siphoning it. You'd take a hose, open up the gas cap and the filler, and then you'd run it straight through here, which is the line from the filler, and into the tank and start a siphon. Which I don't understand how you do that, because they're probably starting a siphon manually, which means you have to suck on it, which means you have to get gas in your mouth, which obviously it's not the worst thing in the world, just spit it back out, but that's nasty. I don't want that in my mouth. With modern gas tanks, there's a check valve in here. Let me get a screwdriver and I'll show you. So you can see that check valve in the fill port there, and I can put the screwdriver in it and depress that, and it moves quite a bit actually. And I guess if you were really, really good, you could probably get a very, very small diameter hose in there and start something. But it would take a long time, you'd probably get caught. That's not how thieves are doing it anymore. This check valve also prevents gasoline from sloshing back up the fill hose. It keeps the gas in the tank where it belongs. Thieves being thieves, they always find another way. We build something to defeat them, and they find a new way to do it. So now, with plastic gas tanks, you don't have to worry about sparks if you have a drill bit. So what they do now is come over here to like a corner, slide under the car, and just poke a hole in the tank. And with a good drill bit, and we're using the impact here, it really doesn't cause any stress to the tank, and it drills through almost instantly. So. That's it. Then they grab a gas can, put your finger over the hole, fill up your gas can. This is probably a $500 fix, I would guess, after you pay a shop their labor rate to drop the tank, and of course you have to transport your car to the shop because now it doesn't run. It's fully out of gas, you can't fill it up. It's just a huge disaster. The fuel pump has to be swapped to the new tank. Tanks aren't typically in stock because they're huge and bulky. It's just a big mess. It's probably not an insurance claim because it's, you know, a $500 fix. Why would you claim that on your insurance when you probably have a $500 deductible? It's just a terrible thing. It just puts people out, ruins their day, and it's not that expensive to buy gas. So don't be scum of the earth. Buy your gas like a normal person. Please don't ruin people's cars. And that is it for today, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. Someone did this to one of my friends the other day, and I thought it was the most appalling thing I'd ever heard of. But I do understand that's the only way they'd be doing it now, so it makes sense. Stop doing it. Thanks for holding the camera, Joey.
Yep.
And I just ruined this gas tank because it was going in the salvage anyway, and I just needed the fuel pump.
And you got some gas out of it too.
I did take all the gas out of it, but I bought the car. I didn't steal the gas. I put it in my $300 Tahoe. Of course, when we had steel gas tanks, this wasn't a problem because everybody was scared of drilling a hole through that. Honestly, you can probably drill a hole through a steel tank with no problems, just like the plastic. But when we had steel tanks, we didn't have the anti-siphon devices, and you could just shove a hose down it. At least gas tank technology has improved an entire generation. Plastic tanks are much safer, better, they don't rust out, everything about them's nice.